In the spirit of reconciliation, Can-Am acknowledges the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea and community. We pay our respect to the elders, past and present, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders peoples today. So we've just come off our Finke Desert Race win in the trophy truck class, and yeah, we thought we'd bring a couple of the mates out to Alice Springs, and yeah, we've brought out some nice new Can-Am X3s and thought we'll throw them into the four-wheel world with us. For the journey, we've brought out Todd Waters.
To be honest, he didn't really invite me, I just showed up.
So I've known Todd for a fair while from the motocross, supercross scene, and just been good mates hanging out and doing some fun things. Courtney Atkinson, what that guy can do on 2 feet running wise is pretty much the same speed I run on the motorcycle.
In the early days, he came round to my house, took him for a ride up one of my training routes. I think he's never come back to train with me again, so.
And then we've got Shaun from the four-wheel driving, and been a bit of a fan for the guy he is and what he gets up to.
I was just sitting literally on the couch at home, straight on Instagram, Toby pops up and just invites me on this trip out the outback to come and race a couple of Can-Ams out in the bush. I was absolutely beside myself, I was so excited, proper fangirl moment. Never driven a Can-Am before, I've been a passenger a couple of times, but you know, this is the first time I've ever had a steerer one.
I thought what better way to bring him out here in the Northern Territory, and flew him into Alice Springs and basically drop a couple of gears back and yeah, relax and take it all in and yeah, experience the Northern Territory for what it is. Yeah. Hey boys, how you doing? Toby.
Hey brother,
hey,
Shaun, man.
Shaun, nice to meet you.
Thanks for the love letter, mate.
No worries, brother. You got it? You got it in the mail?
Next time, maybe put the address on here.
mate.
Put the address.
Bit of a hike out here.
It's a bit of a hike. Early up this morning, we're going to take the boys through some little basic drills at what we use in the off-road world for side-by-side racing, and we just gave them, yeah, like they say, the basics of the throttle control and braking, and quite an easy step for the boys. Like Shaun does a lot of four-wheel driving, and Toddy races a lot, and Courtney is he's quite new to the driving world a little bit, and he was a little bit nervous.
At least you can hide your facial expressions the whole time. No one can tell when you're just shitting yourself.
This way around, sweet.
Yeah, that way, yeah, that's a good start. Feed that through. You've passed the test already, it's on the right way, so we're good.
That's the start. Mate, all those boys jump straight in the buggies, mate. Something tells me they didn't want to be your passenger.
No, I think the boys are pretty scared, so I'm actually quite pumped that you climbed in with us, so.
I'm keen to see what these things can do,
You've
mate.
got a bigger set of balls than them boys already.
We're ready to go.
Good.
Started to get hot and I was like, uh-oh, and just power it a little bit, and she just
And
loves
then
it. Yeah.
squats back in, goes again, so.
Like, feels like a lounge chair.
Yep.
Oh, this thing's
It's just spacey.
yeah.
Keep moving, we'll keep going. Too much fun.
Well, straight off the blocks, I was a passenger with Tobes, and I mean, the bloke can drive. Mate, he can steer like you've never seen anything before, and I guess I just trust him 100%. He's just coming around corners sideways, and I was just like, couldn't believe how these things can handle. And then when I finally got to jump in the driver's seat, I was a little bit hesitant at the start, and then it didn't take long before I just started getting right into it and unleashing the power on one of these things. That's right, I'm having a great time.
Yeah, exactly. First impressions jumping in a Can-Am as a driver was insane. A few times I held my breath coming into some washouts where I come in a little hot and you didn't feel a thing. So I've never made it out here. Nothing's ever, lined up to come to Alice Springs, to the heart of Australia. And as you can see behind us, it's an amazing place. The terrain's impressive. It's a beautiful place out here. We've been scooting up and down riverbanks, and yeah, it's been pretty special.
Oh, the first reaction is when you like accelerate and the back end just digs, and then suddenly when it lets go, it's like floating on air. We all like to think we can drive, I think that's a male thing. Every single male in the country likes to think they're this, could be a race car driver in their life. When you're trying to pin it behind Toby down a creek in a Can-Am, you suddenly realise what your skill level really is. You know someone loves their job and has a passion for it when he's still out here today just going, I want to drive more, I want to drive more.
What a day. Woo.
The sunsets you get here and sunrises and everything, it's just sometimes mind-blowing. So it's been a great day. The boys are losing their mind at how much fun these Can-Ams are.
I'll give you a 10 out of 10 for that. That's good. What do you reckon? I think next year, mate, we're signing you up. It's on.
They were quite nervous to start with, I think. Like even Toddy, with all the racing he's been doing on two wheels, he didn't quite know what to expect. But yeah, you can pretty much see the smile from ear to ear behind the helmet. So we've had a great day and we've enjoyed every bit of it. The Can-Ams have held up extremely well. So yeah, it's time to roll out the swags. Mate, I like sleeping in the dirt. So if whatever time I can get in my swag and set one of these up, I'm all for it.
I'm going to sleep next to Toby, just keep an eye on him. Gets a bit rowdy at night.
Make sure I don't wander off at night, eh? It was all preset for him and done. Guy's got no idea.
Just sitting back.
And here we are giving him full control of a Can-Am. Well boys, cheers to a good day.
Yeah, cheers mate.
Thanks for the good times, Tobes.
Hey, no problem at all.
Definitely been an eye-opener for me. I didn't know this stuff existed, so the whole trip's been insane for me.
Plenty of beer in the Eskies, and I reckon we're in for a great night.
And we get to sit back and relax and sleep under the stars tonight. So that to me, I think is 5-star luxury, and getting to see the stars in the sky. There's no place anywhere in Australia you get to see it as clear as what you do in Northern Territory. We definitely have all the land that we could possibly explore and more here, and not many people get to see places like this, and it's quite special. So we've got it all in our own backyard, and people have got to get out and enjoy it.